I actually didn't know them, but I applied to the academy. That was my first choice. I heard, that it was an excellent school. So I applied, and of course I was accepted. And then after graduation, I went on to our college before entering the community. And so during my time with the sisters, I was very, very impressed how very genuine they were. Their kindness, their thoughtfulness, their resourcefulness, their compassion, all these attributes really touched my heart, and they believed in my gifts, which meant a lot to me. And also, they were excellent teachers as well. And I entered education mainly because of them and my ministry. First of all, I'd like to say that how very grateful I am and blessed that I have been able to stand on the shoulders of our sisters, our early sisters, the beginnings of our congregation, and of course, those that I have gotten to know by going to the academy and Dumbarton, and henceforth then in the congregation, and how much they've inspired me. Speaking of those that were the early sisters, very impressed with Mother Angela and Mother Augusta. They certainly had the courage and the ingenuity to lead our congregation. Mother Angela was not was a superior, but as I understand, Mother Augusta was the first superior general. But under Mother Angela's leadership, our sisters became educators, and we started St. Mary's College as one of our ministries. And look how it is today. It's hopefully it's flourishing as it did during my time at St. Mary's. And then there was Mother Augusta, who took so many risks, and both of them stood up to the clerics at the time, the priests of the time, and through the invitation of I think it was one of the governors. Mother Angela accepted the invitation for our sisters, even though we were educators at the time, to go on the Red Rover, and they became the forerunners of the naval nurses. And then Mother Augusta, all that she did, I think most of St. Mary's were the buildings that are there, the older buildings, were because of her ability to take risks. So I would say because of them, and of course, my parents, I don't want to leave them out, especially in my ministry, I have been able to take risks. Well, I think I may have mentioned, I did mention it. The most important thing in terms of education was assisting the parents who were the primary educators. And with their children's spiritual formation and their educational formation. But I always believed that in educating children, they need to trust you and they need to believe in you. I loved my children. And every day I would say to them at morning prayers and at afternoon prayers and in between, how much I loved them. Their parents even knew it. One of my head of the school board, when I announced that I would be resigning after 8 years, I was very privileged. Our area coordinator at the time of North America invited me to consider if I would like to have a sabbatical. And when that came, that I was so happy, but yet I was so sad in a way because I'd have to leave my last mission that I just dearly loved. Not that I didn't love the others, but this was a diverse community of children of all nationalities and teachers of all nationalities. And I would say to them, remember, boys and girls, that God loves you very much, and I love you as well. And till this day, I meet them. In fact, I was asked to go to one of my boys invited me to his graduation on Monday. He said, Say that again, what you used to say to us. And I said, remember, God loves you very much, and I love you as well. They still remember. And meeting them in the mall or even at the hospital, visiting their parents or whoever may be in the hospital. These 6'1" and 2" boys gives you a big hug. They still remember.